let's get started. We're going to start off in plank. All right, so we're placing our hands underneath our shoulders. Nice flat back. Plank. All right, so nice flat back. So we're feeling the strength in our abs, in our back. We're breathing. We can even push our heels towards the back and feel that stretch down by our heels. Maybe even feel stretch in our feet over by our toes. And then from here, we'll just shift up into downward dog without moving our hands or our feet. Okay, so let's stretch out our feet and our legs. So we're going to bend one knee at a time and just walking out our dog. Okay, so just feeling the stretch here in our toes, maybe the arches of our feet. And then back by our heels, our Achilles. Some of us might have just gotten back from a run. This is a really good stretch. That feel good? No? What do you mean no? All right, let's hold it still here in downward dog. Couple breaths, feeling our back lengthen as we press our sit bones all the way up towards the sky. Okay, let's bend both knees now. So we're bringing our shins so they're parallel with the floor. We're getting a stretch in there in our shins and again back by our Achilles. So let's gently walk our feet forward, coming into forward fold. Okay, so we're just gently, loosely hanging there. We don't need to touch the ground, or we can bend our knees if that feels better. And we'll just relax our head, be a little floppy here. Okay, so we're going to come up to our half lift now. So we're still reaching towards the ground, but we're lengthening our spine, stretching out our back, nice flat back. It's okay, you're doing great. Back down into forward fold. And now in one smooth movement, coming all the way up with a flat back, reaching up and back. So let's feel our lower back working a little here. Let's come back up. Bring our palms together, through heart center, back down, and then stepping back into high plank.
All right.
Yeah, we like plank.
We don't.
We do.
I don't use one of those.
We do. And then down into downward dog. All right, so we're going to do a sun salutation here. It's bend both knees like we did earlier, but without pausing. Stepping forward into forward fold. So now let's follow our breath, inhaling to our half lift, exhaling forward fold, inhaling all the way up, pressing through our legs and feet, exhaling back into forward fold, inhaling, stepping back into high plank, shifting forward, exhaling low plank, bring those elbows in. Coming onto the tops of our feet, inhaling for upward dog, and exhaling into downward dog, flipping those feet. Nice job. All right, so let's come down onto our knees now into our tabletop. So once again, noticing our positioning, we want our hands underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips. So we're going to stretch out our back a little. So we're inhaling, looking up and curling our back, pulling our tailbone up into cow pose. And then exhaling down into cat. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's do a few more of those. So feeling the stretch in our back. Also working our abs a little here. One more exhale. All right, bring it back into our neutral table. So we're going to come into our hamster stretch. Bring our right arm up and our left leg up. So opposite arm to leg. A little bit of coordination here. Let's bring it back down and go to the other side. We want to be looking down somewhat, so we're keeping a neutral neck back down. Right arm, left leg. Back down. Switch. And again, switch. Switch. And always paying attention to how this feels on our back. Switch. Shoulders. Glutes, hamstrings. This is an excellent move for our whole core. And one more with the left arm. And let's bring it down. Let's in forearms a little bit. So turning our right hand so our fingers are pointed towards the right knee. And then bringing that back. Excuse me, are you awake? All right, the other hand. The other way. There you go. And back. All right, one more, the right.
It's weird.
And turn. One more. Well, you're doing it the turn your hand.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, oh
And
my
back.
god, that's what I'm not doing.
Well, all the more reason to do something if you don't like it. All right, let's take our right leg up with our knee bent and do some wide circles with that. So we're opening up our hips. Strong abs, still breathing. And then same leg, opposite direction. Would you not kick me? Children today, I swear. All right, let's bring that leg down. And then bring our left
so
leg
annoying.
up. Okay, that is not part of yoga. All right, opposite leg. Excuse me. Yoga is not the time to take out your pent-up aggressions on your mother. Let's bring that leg down. Let's take our hips over to the right, looking over our left arm. All right, not all the way down. So we basically want to stretch out our glute and our lower back. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel it.
All right, let's go the other way. And coming back. Okay, we're going to shift down onto our forearms now, and this is your favorite move. Everyone's favorite, actually, is we're going to shift into...
Easy bones.
No, forearm plank. Okay, so making sure we're breathing here. As much as possible, we really want to focus on our breath throughout life, throughout our session here. And this, we actually do not want our knees on the mat if we can help it, but if we feel like our form is somehow being compromised, because this is a tough position, we're certainly welcome to bring our knees down, take a couple breaths, and then see if we can bring it back up.
Easy.
Well, yes, the way you're doing it is easy.
What do you mean I feel like?
You've a knee down there.
It's not good.
All right, so now we're going to work those arms a little bit. Let's bring our right hand down, then our left coming up into high plank. Back down onto our forearms.
How do you do this?
Left arm, then right. Remember, all things pass. Back down onto our forearms. So this is the perfect opportunity to practice right hand, then left. Letting go of ideas, the idea that things are going to go on forever, because nothing lasts forever. Come back down onto our forearms.
Well,
One
feels
more.
Like this is lasting forever.
I know it does, but this is the last one. Left hand, then right. So coming back up into high plank. Come on. Are you stronger than an 8th grader? Shift forward, back down into low plank, and then all the way down. Let's bring our arms alongside our body. Take a couple breaths here. Here.
No, it's a pillow.
Okay. Okay. So now we're going to work our lower back a bit. We'll reach our arms forward. And then coming up, bring our arms up, our chest, our feet, and our legs. In Superman pose, Superwoman pose, super boy, super girl. Breathing. And then release.
Can you do it sideways?
Okay, let's reach back now. We're going to bring both heels in.
Ooh.
Yep, so we can stay here if we want and stretch out those quads. Or we can push our feet back, bring our chest up. We can even rock and roll on here. looking forward. We don't want to strain our neck. And release. All right, let's place our hands over by our shoulders, bringing our chest up. Cobra pose. So I'm still working my back. I'm not using my hands or my arms here at all. I can even do my jazz hands and I don't go anywhere. Pushing up. And then coming back into child's pose. Okay, so let's take a few breaths here. And then slowly coming back up and into high plank. Dog. And now let's take our right leg up into downward dog split, reaching up, feeling that lengthening through our hip, through the leg. And then bringing our right leg forward, we'll come into warrior one. So our right leg, our front leg is bent, our back leg is extended, our hips facing forward, our heels are in a line. You're going to get there. I know you will. Bringing our arms up, our victory arms. You're right there?
No.
Okay, let's reach up and back. It's okay to take a break when we need to.
I don't have
And then let's come back up into warrior two. Okay, so relax. And then reaching down with our right hand either to our shin or our ankle or the floor. Breathing into it. And then coming back up into warrior two. Let's drop our left arm. Our right leg is still bent, feeling the stretch. Back to warrior two. And now we'll windmill down, stepping back into high plank. Shifting forward, low plank, high plank, downward dog. Let's take our left leg up. Again, extending through, really stretching through the leg, reaching up to the sky with it. And then bringing the left leg forward into warrior one. So same thing that we did on the right side, we'll do on the left. Let's reach our victory arms up and then stretch it back. Back up into warrior two. And now reaching down to the left, stretching out our right arm. I know, it feels so good. Let's come back up to warrior two. And bring our left arm over. So now feeling a stretch in the right inner thigh along the left side of our torso. Doesn't this feel good? I do this every day. Let's come back to warrior two. Windmilling down. You alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Stepping back into high plank. You're a trooper. Okay, shifting forward, low plank, back up to high, and downward dog. Let's take our right leg up. I'm going to bring it forward into a high lunge.
Oh, the high lunge.
High lunge, yep. So a little bit of balance here. We're stretching out on this side here. Okay, we're going to press through the front leg, back down, again. Told you some balance and finesse. And I told you earlier that it's a little easier without socks. But you insisted on keeping your socks on, but it's a little harder to grip the mat when you have socks on. We're going to do 4 more of these, so that's a total of 10. Come on, hockey dude, you can do this.
3.
All right, I lost count, so I'm just going to bring it down.
9.
Let's take our front leg back into downward dog split. Bring it up. And now we'll bring that right knee forward between our hands. Kick it back and up. 4 more of these. back. Again. 2 more.
We already did 4.
No, we didn't. This is 5 total. Bring it down. Now let's take our left leg up. And bring it forward into a high lunge on the left side.
Oh.
Yep. So remember, what we do on one side, we got to do on the other. So come up and down 10 times.
1, 2, 3.
There's no creative accounting in Poga.
10.
5 more. All right, let's reach down. You're a little distracted there. We're going to take our left leg back and up into downward dog split. And now bring that leg forward, knee between our hands, back. 4 more. Two more.
We're really synchronized.
We are. All right, let's bring our leg down into downward dog. We're going to walk our feet forward into forward fold. Let's bring our hands to our elbows and gently sway our upper body in ragdoll. So feeling the stretch in our lower back, maybe in our hamstrings. Yeah, feels good. All right, let's release our hands. Let's walk our feet out about a little more than hip width apart. We're going to come down. Don't step on me. We're going to come down into a squat.
Pray to the Jesus.
Yes, we're praying. You're probably praying for this to end. All right, let's press.
Did you see that?
Hey. That's good. You can do that. Keep doing that if you want. Good job. Or we can press through our heels, come halfway up. Don't do that. All the way up. Back down.
Something like started hurting.
Okay, so really pressing through our heels. This is such a professional video. I mean, we're both in sync the entire time.
Yeah, 10 subscribers.
10. Wow, I thought we
Oh
were
yeah,
at 1.
I'm an always subscriber.
Yeah. Yep. But I love how professional we are in spite of that. I mean, the door's open.
Yeah.
You didn't leave, you're mad at all. You're doing everything I'm doing in perfect sync. It's awesome. You're loving it. All right, let's pause at the bottom here. Bottom. Okay, let's come up a little bit. Pause. Up a little. Come all the way up. Deep breath. And back down. Forward fold. Let's walk our feet together. Walk our hands forward, coming into high plank.
There's a lot of high planks.
Yeah, it's powerful. Okay, so here, if we like to, we can drop our left knee.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're going to take our right leg up, down, up, down, up, drop the right leg. Now bring the left leg up, and if we want to, dropping the right knee. Down, up, one more. Let's drop that leg into downward dog. Good job. Let's take our right leg up. And bring it forward into a low lunge.
And you can drop your leg if you want.
Yeah, you can drop your left knee. So we can do a runner's twist, twisting into the front leg. Deep breaths. Let's bring that arm down. Coming onto our back knee. Bring our body up. Palms together. Bring your fingers up and stretching back. Yep. Charlie's Angels. Okay, let's now extend our front leg. So we're straightening it out. We're going to bring our heart toward it. So we're basically stretching out our hamstring and our lower back. Do you feel that stretch?
Yeah.
Yeah, hamstrings are often super tight, especially the more athletic we are.
Oh, mine are really, really tight.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
All right, let's come onto our foot. Bring our hands to the inside of it. And if we want to, we can come down onto our forearms. We can leave our back knee on the mat or raise it.
This doesn't feel human.
It doesn't feel human. Well, it's actually called the lizard pose. So it's more lizard than human. All right, so from here, we're gonna bring our body up. Fold our right leg in front of us.
Pigeon.
Pigeon, yes. Is this why you joined me today for this pose? Okay, so we can relax forward and just feeling the stretch there in our back, glute. All right, let's come up. I highly suggest doing this part of the routine every day, every night, as often as possible. Coming into high plank, downward dog. Okay, so let's do it all again on the other side. Left leg up, and then bringing it forward into a low lunge. Or if we have the time, we can stay with William down there for the rest of the day. As we're twisting into our left leg now and taking deep breaths, detoxing. Let's take that arm down, coming onto our right knee, body up, palms together, stretching up and back. And then coming on up to extend our left leg now so we can stretch that hamstring.
22 minutes?
That's not on the script. You're not supposed to be commenting that way. Okay, let's come onto our foot. Coming onto our hands. We're almost done. You're doing great. Yeah.
That's my cue.
All right, so let's come onto our forearms. That's your cue?
Yeah.
You have a cue?
Yes.
All right, so again, we can leave our back knee on the mat or raise it. Okay, so coming on up, you can shift our left leg now into pigeon pose. Get that stretch on our left side, our piriformis. All right, everything that, if we ever have like sciatic nerve pain, that kind of discomfort, this is very helpful. It's also good.
Sciatic leg disease.
Well, sciatic it has to do with your nerve, sciatic nerve. It's a really uncomfortable condition.
Yeah.
Couple more deep breaths. And then let's come on up. Let's bring our back leg around. Let's do one more hip stretch. So right foot on our left leg, left quad. If this is uncomfortable, especially for tightened hips, we can always extend our bottom leg. We're actually not going to do that one today because we're in a tight schedule here. We can bring our heart down towards the ground if that feels good. Whew.
You can put it all the way down.
Put what down?
Like your leg all the way down.
And bring my chest all the way down. You know, you got to keep practicing yoga because the older you get, the less elastic you become. And it's a very sad thing. All right, let's come on up. Bringing our left foot onto our right leg, and let's do it on that side. Oh, this feels so good. This is another one that is excellent to do after every run at the end of the day. And then coming on up, let's bring the soles of our feet together. What is this called?
Butterfly.
What's that in Spanish?
Mariposa.
Muy bien. All right, let's bring our heart towards our feet. If that feels good. Again, stretching out our hips, lower back. And let's come back up and then bringing our legs into our easy pose. Okay, so we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Okay. All right, so let's close our eyes for a moment and bring our palms to our heart. And let's take a few deep breaths here. Exhaling. Another inhale through our nose. Exhaling. One more. And before we open our eyes, let's take a moment to feel grateful, specifically to our body for showing up today in all of its strength and its beauty inside and out, for carrying us through our life, for being so resilient. Let's take another deep breath. And then as we exhale, bowing forward.
Namaste.
Namaste. Peace. Good job. Whoa, that was so not yogi.